Oh, it's gonna be a crazy one. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy S.Fox64, aka Star464, or just plain Fox. Whatever one you wanna call me. How y'all feeling today, man? Hope y'all day is blessed. Hope y'all day is going great. Hope work went well. Hope y'all just winding down. Y'all smoking the B. Y'all drinking the beer. Y'all going to work out. Y'all doing something healthy for y'all lives, man. I hope y'all doing great today. We got a very, very, very special video for the very first time. I told y'all as soon as I hit 100, I told y'all I had something special, man. And if you didn't read the caption, if you didn't read the title, you're foolish, honestly. You're foolish. You should already know what this is about. This is my very first album review, man. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I finally got the chance to do so because of you guys. What album we reviewing today, Fox? What we doing, bro? Well, reviewing that boy Drizzy Drake's new album, Scorpion, man. Yes, we are doing this infamous title right now. It was crazy. Everybody blew up on Twitter, even though this man died. It just goes to show you that Drizzy can't do no wrong. Little backstory before I get into it. For one, I've been a Drizzy fan for a while. I've always liked Drake since like comeback season. I was super young, but at the same time, I bumped it. Like my brothers was into it heavy, my cousins were into it heavy, and I just followed suit. Ever since then, I mean, he's been Drake since So Far Gone, really. That's when Drake became a household name. But I've always liked all Drake's projects for the most part. I don't think Drake can really do or put out a bad project. Let me tell y'all this. I'm gonna be doing this album review a little bit different than reviews you might have seen before. I'm gonna go song by song. I'm gonna tell you my opinion on it, tell you how I feel about the beat, the lyrics, how the delivery came across, how the song was as a whole. And then I'm actually gonna tie everything back into one big puzzle. The way I'm gonna come up with my final decision on how many points I'm gonna give it, I'm gonna give it on a scale of 1 to 10. Half numbers are included in that. So I could give 3.5 or 8.5 or 9.5, or I can just give a straight whole number. But the way that I'm going to get to my number is I'm going to single down this entire album and every single project I do from this point on to 5 different categories, okay? All 5 categories can have a max of 2 stars, 2 points each, in order to get you to 10, because obviously 5 times 10 or 5 times 2 equals 10. For those of y'all don't know, y'all need to go back in school if y'all didn't know that. The 5 categories in which I'm going to be grading this album are the arrangement of the tracks. So that means, did it flow together correctly, and did it sound good to me? Was it pleasing to hear, or was it completely just random, all bunch of mess put together? I'm gonna also grade it on the singles, okay? I'm gonna grade it on the singles of this album and how they were, and if I, received them correctly. And thirdly, I'm gonna be grading it on the artwork of the actual album. That's the attention getter, guys. Like, we gotta have that pristine, gorgeous, adorable Sasson artwork, man. I gotta have a great cover. I gotta have something that's gonna look great in a vinyl. I love vinyls. Who don't like vinyls? Fourth, what I'm gonna be grading on is the bars, man. That's my favorite part of pretty much any type of project. The lyrics itself. Did the lyrics actually grasp me? Was there any bars that was crazy? Like, did they spit anything, or was it complete ass? Oh, and the last and most important thing I'm gonna grade the albums on is the production. That means, how did this sound? That means, did the beats grab me? Was it the live instruments? Because live instruments give you a little bit more points. I'm gonna tell you that right now. All right, was it just complete boom bap stuff? Was it trap stuff? Was it R&B? Like, did I feel the beat itself in my soul? So that's the 5 things I'm gonna be grading every single project on from here on out. I'm just gonna be doing a point system because it's a little bit easier and I like being different. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into this album, Scorpion by Drake, all right? Now I must warn you, these videos are gonna probably be pretty decently long because I'm just now starting off on them, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. Starting off with track number 1, it's that track Survival, okay? So I'm gonna be honest, man, when I first heard this, the beat came in and smacked the nigga, alright? Punched the nigga right in the face. But them bars. Whoo! Drizzy came in on one, guys. He came in on one. He wanted smoke, okay? Drake wanted smoke. I don't know if he's ever like really came on an intro track like this where he just going at people's heads heavy. You know what I'm saying? We had Tuscan Leather where he was keeping it soft, you know what I'm saying? He was keeping it cool. We had Over My Dead Body where he was really keeping it cool, talking to the females and stuff like that. But this time, Drake's pissed. Champagne Poppy is mad right now, okay? Y'all pissed him off. Thank you, Pusha T. As far as some of the bars go that really caught me on this track, this man said, y'all niggas pop mollies, my mollies pop niggas. Bruh, I ain't gonna lie, that was fire, man. The delivery on that was great, man. Honestly, it was pretty dope. Overall, it was a really, really good track. On to the second track, Nonstop. When I first heard this track, I was like, it just makes sense for Drake to go this route. It does make sense for him to go this route. And he went with a Take Keith beat, which is hence why it sounds like it's a Dirty South beat. Honestly, though, when I first heard it, I was not messing with it. I really, really just did not like this track too much, honestly. It didn't really do much for me. I'm like, it's a club banger, like, you know, nonetheless, but it was just okay. He didn't really say anything memorable except for, I'm a light skin, but still a dark nigga. That's just meme material. That's all it is. It's just meme material. It started to grow on me after a while, but the track is still just okay to me. On to that third track right now. That's that track, Elevate. When the beat came in, I was like, yes, this is gonna be something nice. Like, as soon as that kick came in and kicked the nigga in the gut, man, I knew it was gonna be a great track. I think the beat was fire, and I think the lyrics were very, very solid. The man said, I gotta thank God for working harder than Satan, and man, I relate with that so much because it's true. I really, really do. There's plenty of times I felt like I couldn't have been here. I could have been dead a lot of times, and yeah, God is working harder than Satan. So shout out to Drizzy on that tip. Number 4, that track 4 was Emotionless. Now, guys, as soon as I heard this beat, as soon as it came in, right, I knew it was old Drizzy. Give me that old Drake feel, man. Like the church type of feel to it. The church beat, the sample, the actual beat itself, the drums. That's that old Drake to me, man. To me, that's the epitome of singles Drake. You know what I'm saying? When I say singles Drake, think about all the years and all the random tracks that Drake just put out because he was just like, well, y'all niggas been asking for it, so take it and leave it. And they blow up, and the singles be amazing, and you don't ever hear from them again. That's what that track reminds me of. It reminds me of a track that he would just drop randomly and be like, let me just bless you guys right fast, okay? The beat was on point. The lyrics were definitely on point. Like, the man starts going on a rant about how, you know, he knows females that went to Rome and only took pictures to impress people back home. It just talks about just a bunch of different stuff on that same type of subject, and I really, really, really like this track, man. Like, this is a great track to me. Number 5, 5th track is God's Plan. Guys, I don't really have much to say about this track, okay? It's a great track. We all know it's a great track. The video made it 10 times better. It ruled for like 3 or 4 months on the charts. Like, it's a great song. There's really not much else for me to say to it, honestly. It's just a positive song. The 6th track, on to the 6th track is I'm Upset. Now, I'm Upset came out right after Dumpy Freestyle, okay? He tried to Meek Mill Pusha T. That's what he tried to do. He tried to hit Pusha T with 2 quick jabs, and Push had that stone jaw, unlike Meek. Unfortunately, Meek got knocked out from it, came back through a punch, but by that time, the fight was already over. He dropped I'm Upset, and when I heard it, I'm thinking it's going to be something like some heat. It really is not to me, honestly. I really don't like this track. I don't. I think Drake sold out on this track. I think he was trying too hard to be like the people, like some of the rappers we hear nowadays with the same type of beat that a lot of those rappers go on. And I'm not feeling it, man. I'm not feeling it one bit. Sometimes Drake can do it, sometimes he can't. And in this instance, I don't feel like he could. Honestly, I don't feel like he was able to do that on this track. On to track 7, which is weirdly titled 8 out of 10. It would have been so much better if track 8 was called 8 out of 10, but whatever. I'm not gonna judge you, Drizzy. You already making millions. I'm not. Another one of those tracks like Emotionless. It reminded me of an older type of Drake. It's got a great feeling to the beat. The beat came on and was fire. His lyrics are pretty good on there. I don't think it was as good as Emotionless, but he definitely said some memorable things on this track. Like when he said, only dead beats are the ones that I'm killing. That was fire. It was clearly another shot back at Pusha T because he called him a deadbeat. I think that was cool that he ended up answering back on this track. Another fire bar for me was when he said, got a Copperfield like Presto, David Copperfield like Come on now, I ain't gotta explain this to y'all. Y'all get it. On to track 8, which is Mob Ties. Now, Mob Ties came in, and I'm like, I heard that piano, and I'm like, okay, I can feel the beat. It's definitely upbeat. As soon as he came in, you know, rapping and stuff, I'm like, okay, the drums and the bass is gonna all sound great, and it did. Honestly, I thought the track was pretty good. I shouldn't say great; it was good. Okay, I think this track was pretty good. The beat was kind of weird at first, but I do like it. Overall, I do think it was a pretty good beat. I think the lyrics are cool. I think they're alright. I don't think they were really anything too special, but I think overall, I think it was a pretty cool track. On to number 9, which is Can't Take a Joke. Now this beat, woo, this beat was fire, okay? Oh my gosh, dude, this is one of my favorite beats on this entire project right here. This Can't Take a Joke be knocking. I don't care what none of y'all say, it be banging, but the bars was not up to par for me. The bars were just okay. It really wasn't anything crazy, but I still think it was a really good track. Honestly, if you got something that's fire and it's up here and your lyrics up here, it kind of starts to even out, honestly. And I think it made for a good track overall. On to track 10, which is that song Sandra's Rose. This track was cool to me. It was just okay. I think the beat was pretty good, but the lyrics were just kind of to me. And this is one of those songs that I hear it, I'm like, oh, this is pleasing. You know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty good. It's not a terrible track. But it's one of those songs that I'm not really gonna look into. I'm not really gonna listen to much at all, honestly. I think this is gonna be one of those tracks that if I go back and listen to this album, probably gonna end up skipping this one. On to track number 11, which is Talk It Up featuring Jay-Z. I think that's the name of it. Let me check my notes. Talk Up. Okay, my bad. I added in an extra word to it. Okay, y'all don't kill me yet. All right, just relax. Okay, you Drake stands. All right, calm down. All right, this track is featuring Jay-Z, and it was another one that was just like, oh, cool. I think it was okay. I think Jay did better than Drake. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I think Jay-Z's verse was better than Drake's verse. And Jay didn't really say too much either, but I think he said enough. He had the bar about the streets killed X and Zimmerman still living, the streets is canceled. It's facts, man. I don't condone killing in any way, shape, or form. Everybody as a whole was pissed off about this whole Trayvon Martin situation, and yet nobody did anything. But X, just a normal kid, a young kid at that, and just a rapper with money, ends up getting killed over a robbery, like in same state, mind you, in Florida, and it's like, y'all gonna continue to do this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous, honestly. It's very ridiculous. But shout out to Jay for that line. And on to the last track of that A side, Is There More? I thought overall about this track, it was cool. Again, that tends to happen towards the end of the album. It kind of starts to taper off. I think the beat was cool, and I think his lyrics were pretty on point. I think the beat was kind of unorthodox to me. I think it was kind of different, but I liked it nonetheless, honestly. So I think the track is okay. I don't think it's really that great, but I think it was cool. It was solid. Now we're gonna get on to this B side. So this is technically, the first part was technically the rap side or hip hop side. Now I guess we're going on to the B side, which is the R&B side. So the very first track on the B side is called Peak. It was cool, nonetheless. I'm not really going to be ranking too much of the lyrics on this side because a lot of it's just singing about heartbreak, singing about females and all that stuff. Some of the lyrics, if they're good enough, they will deliver to me, but it's not like anything that I was like, yo, this was beautiful. It was a beautiful bar. I think a lot of these are just going to be kind of like, yeah, it was cool. On to track 2, which is Summer Games. This is clearly another pop track. For those of y'all here in Chicago, in the Chicagoland area, it's a B96 103.5 Kiss FM exclusive type of track, man. It really sounds like it's that, or it's going to be on a soundtrack to, like, I don't know, some type of kids movie. I think it was just okay. I really was not feeling the song whatsoever. On to track 3, which was Jaded. Now, Jaded was interesting for me because the first time I heard it, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. But later on, the longer the track went on, the more and more I really liked this track. I think the beat overall was pretty dope. I think it was a pretty good beat. But for me, I'm really just glad that Ty Dolla $ign is starting to get his shine. I've heard him on so many different albums recently in the past month than I might have ever heard him, and what he's doing sounds amazing. I think it sounds immaculate, man. Like, I'm so glad that people are including Ty Dolla $ign on some of their great projects out here. Number 4, the fourth track on here was Nice for What, man. Nice for What to me was a great track. It honestly was. It's a super positive vibe track. It's one of those tracks you play it at a freaking barbecue. You got Memorial Day, Labor Day barbecue, 4th of July barbecue, or just one of them weekends where you ought to get the family together, all the kids outside. You got the little inflatable pool going. You got the nigga on the barbecue with the brown leather sandals. Okay, you got drinks flowing everywhere. You got the fam just having a good time vibing. That's what that is to me. That's what this song is to me. Don't tell me I'm wrong, because I will fight you. This song means that to me. On to the fifth track, which is Finesse. Finesse was okay. It was all right to me. I really don't have much to say about it. I think it was just okay. I don't really hear myself listening to this one either for too long. On to track 6, which was to me the most controversial track on here, Ratchet Happy Birthday. Drake, what the hell is this? What is this, bro? Seriously. Like, I hope whoever you dedicated that song to loved you long time. I really, really hope she did, because this took, for me, was a complete waste of my time. I hate this song. There's very few Drake songs that I don't like this much, people, and this is one of them. Oh my gosh, I do not like this track. Oh, I'm done with this song. On to track 7 though. That's a track called That's How You Feel. My first thoughts when I heard this song was, it reminds me of Nothing Was the Same Drake. It takes me back to that era of Drake in music at that time, and that was a great time. But I really like this song. This song was a pretty good song. On to track number 8, guys, which is arguably my personal favorite, honestly. This Blue Tint, man. I fucked with this track so heavy, bro. Like, this track is cold. Y'all thought I was going crazy over Nights for what? No, I was just trying to explain myself. That's it. I like this track more. I think it's extremely catchy. I think the chorus is very, very catchy. I think it's very, very upbeat. I love the way that the beat switches. I think it switches over so smoothly. Track number 9, In My Feelings. Come on, man. Come on, man. How do you not just vibe with this? There's people that was like, oh, I only like 3 songs. This gotta be one of them. It's energetic. It's eclectic. This is a great track. Drake, keep doing this. You're doing a good job. Number 10 was Don't Matter to Me. I believe that's the name of the song. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments below. But it's the song with Michael Jackson. When I saw he was featuring Michael Jackson, I kind of got pissed. Because I'm like, for one, Michael Jackson's the king of pop. 2, Michael Jackson's one of my favorite artists of all time. You better not mess this up, Drake. And I don't think he did. I don't really think he did at all. I think the track was very smooth. I think the track was very thought out. I think it was pretty good. I don't see this track reaching the millions and billions of audiences that they expected to reach around the world, but I think it was a pretty good track. Number 11 is After Dark. This is my summertime bop, y'all. This is it for me. When I'm thinking about riding around in 75 to 85 degree weather with the windows down, diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging the scene with the gangster lean, bro, I'm thinking of this. That's typically what it is. Now, I ain't gonna lie though, the best part of that track was that nigga Dollar Sign, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all can't lie. Dollar Sign ripped this track up. Thank you, Ty. I appreciate you, my brother. Number 12, Final Fantasy. Shout out to Square Enix. They probably don't even know who Square Enix is over there at OVO, but they're the people who made Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out January 29th, I think. Yeah, I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan, honestly, guys. I have no shame in my game. The beat was smooth. The beat was pretty cool. I like the melody of it. I do like the instrumentation of it. It seems like one of those tracks that Drake would be featured on, whether it being his own solo track. You follow me? Like, it doesn't really seem like Drake, and this is weird to say, but it doesn't seem like he was able to carry this track alone. It was weird to me. I do like the track. However, again, I don't feel like it was him. And finally, we're on track 13, which is titled March 14th. I don't know what Drake is on, getting in my head by doing numbers that should have been with the track and correlated with the track. It's a track 13, but it's March 14th. We had 8 out of 10 on track 7. Come on, man, you really messed my head up right now. And if that was your point, you did it. Congrats. I like this track. I do like it because he's getting serious and he's addressing the elephant in the room. It took him 23 tracks or 24 tracks or how many ever tracks is on here to address it really properly, but nonetheless he did. It's pretty cool talking about the news, on how, you know, how he got the news, how he received the news, how it made everything much better in his life, and I like that track because of that. Ooh, okay, man, wow, that was a long track list, and to be honest, to me, long track lists hurt the album. I really don't like stupid long projects. 10 to 12, maybe with a couple bonus tracks, maybe, is like a happy medium for me. Overall, I think this album was pretty good. Now to the categories. Number one, the lyrics. Overall, I think the lyrics are pretty solid on this project. I do think it was pretty good. Drake don't ever come and he don't ever disappoint. Drake never disappoints when it comes to projects or lyrics or production. However, I do think the lyrics could have been better. Not all the tracks grasped me. I think some of them did, some of them didn't, but I think a lot of that had to do with the length of the album. So the most I can give this category is a 1.5 out of 2. Number two, the second category is production. Again, like I just said, Drake never disappoints with his producers. He always has a long array and range of different producers that can do different things. They can make you feel different emotions at different times through their music. I think it could have been great, but a lot of that had to do with the length again. It was super long. There was a lot of songs that I could just bypass. The most I can give this category is 1.5. I'm gonna give him a 1.5 on it. So right now he's up to 3 out of 10. Moving on to that third category, which is arrangement, guys, and it's being hurt by, you guessed it, the length again. I think the arrangement was good. The songs did flow together pretty well. However, some of the songs that I didn't like were really all together in one big chunks, and that messed me up. For that, I'm gonna give this category a 1.0 out of 2. The fourth category, which is the artwork, guys, and I think it looked great. So because of that, because Drake Your Waves is on point, my boy, I'm gonna give you a 2. And for that last category, which is the singles, a couple other tracks that it would have made more sense for them to be singles, but I mean, it is what it is. I gave this one a 1.5 out of 2 because I don't think it was perfect, but I don't think it was terrible, and I think it was really good. Overall, I scored this album of Scorpion by Drake a 7.5 out of 10. I think this album was well put together. I think Drake always delivers, like I said before. However, there was a couple things like the length of the album that just didn't do it for me. Honestly, guys, there's really not much more for me to say. The production was pretty well. The lyrics were pretty well. The artwork was great. The singles were phenomenal. The arrangement was just you know, that's just my personal opinion, guys. I don't expect you guys to agree with me on any of this. For some of you guys, you might agree with me. However, I know a lot of you aren't. So if you want to debate with me, I'm happy to do so. Just go ahead and talk to me down in the comments below. I'm just going to let you guys know, for every single album review that I do, it's all going to be personally opinionated for me. It's going to be completely opinionated. Sure, I do have my own biases, but I'm not afraid to call out people when they're wrong. If you guys enjoyed the video, which I hope you guys did, please go ahead and give me a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave down in the comment section below how you guys felt about the album. Did you guys love it? Did you guys think it was his best album ever? Did you guys hate it? Let me know in the comments below. Also comment on what other albums and projects you would like me to review. I'm gonna try to keep it to 2018 though. I don't want to have to go back years, you know, and review some stuff. Try to keep it in this year if you guys can. It's your boy S.Fox64 signing off. I appreciate you guys for watching. Stay tuned for next time, and as always, bless up, y'all. Have a good one.
Extra, you niggas extra, you niggas extra, you extra, you bitches extra, you bitches extra, you extra, you niggas